Hello and welcome to my review of the Curse of Naxxramas set. I will most likely be doing the basic and classic as well. Just thought it would be more interesting to get started on a bit less cards and also just more interesting ones. So yeah, let's get cracking. Obviously S tier is, and this is for Wild specifically, and how they're still relevant. Obviously Undertaker is not gonna go very well on this. Pre-nerf Undertaker, maybe, but yeah. So we'll start off with Webspinner. It can help with the Hunter quest, but apart from that, I'm not sure it is ever any good. And there's a lot of better one drops. So I'm thinking, sorry mate. Anubar Ambusher, Deathlord will return a friendly minion to your hand. It's trash. It's high trash. Zombie Chow sees play, well, I don't know if it sees that much play in it because I've only encountered the deck once, but in an OTK Priest deck, it's just, it doesn't see play. But that one, yeah, it's alright for a one drop, and it can be used in OTK decks. Avenge still sees play in some odd Paladin decks, as well as Secret Paladin in Wild. So I'm definitely thinking A or B. Probably A because it is one of the better ones. But it's not run in most lists, and Secret Paladin isn't actually very good in Wild, so we'll probably stick it there. Baron Rivendell, Death Rattle Rogue is the only thing I can think of where this sees any amount of play apart from Battlegrounds, where it would be easy S. So I think I might have to stick it in C because there are still some OTK decks that use it with Thorsten ticks. Dancing Swords sees play in Fatigue Rogue, or at least in some lists of Fatigue Rogue. I'm not sure if it sees play in all of those decks. Good stats for the cost. If you're aggro, your opponent drawing a card isn't that much of a drawback, but I think I might have to stick it in C. Dark Cultist, also good stats for the cost, and its effect, though, is a bit lacking because it's Death Rattle, meaning you don't really have control of it. And you just have much better things like the Cabal Talon Priest. And honestly, I might have to stick it in D because I don't think I've ever seen this one in the wild. Deathlord, very good running a lot of Reno lists, running Fatigue Rogue. What's the name of the deck? I might have to stick this one in S because it's a very good defensive tool for Reno decks. Can stop combo decks if it pulls out a key card like Mechathune. And yeah, it's just a great card overall. I think easy S because it's in a lot of Reno decks in Wild, which are arguably tier 1. Death Spite sees playing Pirate Aggro Rogue. It's not a key card of the deck, and it's really not that incredible of a card, to be fair, but sorry, did I say Pirate Rogue? I meant Pirate Warrior. Yeah, the fact that it sees playing a tier 1 deck means it probably has to be at least A tier. Duplicate sees playing Secret Mage and Reno, some lists of Reno Mage. So yeah, it will have to be S. 2 tier 1/tier 2 decks in Wild. Echoing Ooze, it actually does see play in Token Druid in Wild, especially with Embiggen. It summons a copy of itself at the end of the turn if you can't read. I know the text is a bit small, so I might have to stick this one in tier B. Fugan, easy D. You can maybe run it in Quest Paladin, but that's about it. It's just high level trash, no need to dwell on that one. Horned Creeper sees sees play in Token Druid. For Token Druid, isn't that good of a deck? I haven't ran into it in a very long time, so I might have to keep this one in tier B. Kel'Thuzad, some big priests. Arguably, it's not actually. There's a lot of better choices than Kel'Thuzad in Big Priest. Also, Big Death Rattle Rogue. definitely not A. I'm thinking C. Yeah. Oh, and actually, Darkest Hour Warlock, but it's not a key card of the deck, so I might have to keep it in C. Lotheb. A lot of people instantly go, oh, Lotheb is the greatest. He is decent, especially, you know, I feel Shadowwalk Shaman, where if you play Shadowwalk, then it also replays his effects so your opponent can't defend against the Shadowwalks. And obviously Odd Rogue. But is it that defining of a card in those decks? It just is a decent card. I'm gonna get blasted for this one, but I think it's only A tier. I really don't run into it too often at all on ladder. And I think a lot of Odd Rogues have started cutting it in favor of Boom Pistol, the new card. Mad Scientist, Easy S. He's playing Secret Mage. Easy D. Has never seen any play. Nerubar Warlord. I actually saw it being played for the first time ever today. Some Paladin was running it in his Call to Finishes Murloc deck. I don't know why, but I think it's D though. Nerubian Egg. He's playing the Death Rattle Warlock that's been doing the rounds, and it's better than the 3/4 that has 4 health that was released in was it Rise of Shadows? No. Anyway, yeah, very good. Better than Devilsaur Egg. Probably the best egg that we have. Oh yeah, second Cultist. What are you doing? Poison Seeds. It is essentially the only mass board clear that Druid has at their disposal. Obviously you have other things that deal damage, but nothing that completely wipes the board, guaranteed each time. It sees playing Togwaggle Druid, it sees playing Jade Druid, and being their only board clear, I think I have to give this one an S tier. Reincarnate, I actually think it's a decent card. It's like that Reclaimer card for Priest, but I've rarely seen it, actually never, let me rephrase that, and it can't, I can't see it being used in combo decks either. I feel terrible putting it in D because it's good for a tempo deck, but tempo decks don't run it. Shade of Naxxramas, just trash. It's been power creeped. Sludge Belcher, I used to run it still in Reno Lock before the Reborn Healy guy came in, so I would have put it in A, but because there's a lot of there's that option now that replaces him, he doesn't actually see that much play anymore. So I'm gonna stick this one in B tier. Spectral Knight, good stats for the cost, but I've never seen it run. Trash. Stalag? Well, if Fugin's coming here, he's better than Stalag because of his 7 health, and Stalag's also coming here. Stone Skin Gargoyle. Literal trash. Heals to full at the start of your turn. I used it to defeat the Lich King as a warrior one time, but that was about it. Undertaker. Post nerf, it is trash. Unstable Ghoul. You know what, I think some Taunt Druids might run this, I'm not sure. I think there was actually an OTK with this, along with Abomination maybe. It's actually decent defensively, so I'll stick this one in C tier. Wailing Soul, I'm also going to put this one in C because of Silence Priest, Unicorn Priest. It's one of the best ways to silence your minions. Void Caller, it's an S, it's the best card of the set, let's put it there. And so, I mean, yeah, there's no explanation needed. Void Lord, Mal'Ganis, Doomguard, they're all excellent. So overall, it's still an impactful set because all of these still see play. These not so much, rarely B, almost never C, and never D. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you leave a like, that would be appreciated, and see you next time.